Hi guys, it's Mike. Today I'm back with 24 weeks of Christmas cards number 20, and here it is. I called it Pastel Forest Scene, and my goal was to use non-traditional colors, and I like pastel, so I went for those, of course. I die cut these frames first, but they were a bit skinny, and then I went for this one with around the corners, and I used two stuck together so I can make those frames. And then I used the outer one, the biggest one, to die cut the hills, so they are the exact same size. So I don't have to fiddle with scissors and everything like that. And then I went through my stash of deer frames, and well, I pulled out a lot of stuff, but it's more about the technique and the card, not what you have, because I don't even know if they're still available. Those deers that I used are a few years old. The frames are from Nelly Snelle, which is a Dutch company, but they're similar ones, and you can just use your own stash. So it only fits landscape wise, as I just showed you, and I'm tracing the edge so I know where to stamp my sentiment. I'm looking if it's straight, and it was. Yay for me. For the stamps I used Stamps System Tiny Words Christmas, which should still be available. And well, I used Merry Christmas. After the, I would say, loudness of the forest and the scene, I wanted something really minimalist on the outside. So Merry Christmas and a really tiny lettering. Well, it just made sense. And excuse my finger there. I don't know what I did, but my nail hurts. Sometimes something goes underneath and it cuts. It's horrible. But yeah, I went for neon blue. If I can, I buy funny colored, because you know, if you have to wear band-aids, you might as well go for tigers or something on there, which I didn't put on. I do have them. As you see, I had to restamp because once I didn't stamp very well. I'm not sure I inked it properly or what I did, but I'll just use another card base. And it's fine, I didn't need to retrace the edge because it's stamping tool is in the same spot, of course. And I'm cleaning my fingers there because I wiped the stamp with my finger. So there, yeah, I kind of ripped it when I tried to remove it from the dies, but I'm just gluing it back together. And I'm using a bit of liquid glue here, just so I can position it on the card base the way I want it. See, I think it's straight, but while I'm at it, I might just check it with my T-square ruler, and it was straight. I'm so proud of me. And here I use some liquid glue as well, because it's glitter paper and it's a really light baby ice blue. I thought it could be ice or sky. I just wanted it to be a bit different than the outside, but you could do white as well. And because my frame is stitched or dotted, pierced, or whatever you want to call it, some of the glue came out, so I went for tape runner now. The glue just went through all the little bits of stitching or holes there. I did cut out some of this because it's a bit tedious to see me stack the whole thing, but I will be back with you in a minute. In between the frames I put some of the hills. I die cut 3 and I have 3 frames, and I just noticed I smudged my card base there, and I thought it was my band-aid, but I was eating chocolate covered peanuts, and I think I had a blue one. So, but yeah, I disguised it with a white Sharpie, and here you can see on my hills, I'm just cleaning up the edges of the die cuts, and the last hill is stacked on top of each other, otherwise it would show on the outside of the frame. We don't want that, of course. And as I said, these are Marianne designs. It's a new set. In case you're interested, you can still get it probably. Let me see which one it is. Craft balls 1 CR 1483, and there's 11 pieces of trees, and then there's a trio of stars that I didn't use. I don't think I used all the shapes of trees either. And the really big one, I thought that would be fun, but because you have a bit of a perspective, the ones in the back should be smaller. But then I decided that the ones in the back could be really big trees, so they could still be bigger than the front ones, and I decided I didn't care. If it's good enough. See, there's really small ones, and I'm trying to tuck them in dry now so I can see how it would look, and not to put 2 of the same shapes together or colors. And you can see I've used light yellow, a bit of a salmony color, that one, light green, a bit darker green, light blue, a bit darker blue, light purple, lavender, and darker lavender. So that's my non-traditional Christmas tree forest. And that one, yeah, that's one of those big ones I was talking about. It's when I see white trees in the shop, like those plastic ones, or purple or silver, and then yeah, I like it as a card, not in my house, I think. But yeah, this is the dry version. I'm going to stick them together with some tape and foam tape, and I also cut bits of that out because you know how to do it. And I was going to take a picture, and then I couldn't be bothered because it's difficult to look at the picture when you're trying to film with the same camera. So yeah, I kind of left it, and I thought I would do it. And see, these are 2 of the same shapes. They shouldn't be together, so I moved it. And I'm just tucking them behind the hills, and because I didn't use foam tape to build up the frame, you don't have as much bulk, but you do have a little bit because of the hills. And so I'm cutting little bits of foam tape, squares and things to hide them. Yeah, should I hide my dot? I don't know. I leave it. It's handmade, so I would. Yeah, I don't know if you can still see it after it dries, but only if you look for it. That's what I'm saying. And I think people will be busy looking at my deer and forest and maybe not even see it. And I'm not going to volunteer that smudge or information. Is that anyway, it's almost the end of November now, so yeah, it's getting close to Christmas, and it's getting close to my 50th birthday giveaway closing dates. So if you haven't sent me a birthday card yet and you want to take part in my $50 giveaway, 5 gift cards are up for grabs. Please make sure you do it quickly before the Christmas mail rush comes in. See here, I noticed there's 2 of the salmon trees together, but I didn't have a choice, so I left it. Probably could have gone and die cut some more, but I didn't want to. I did cut 3 of each color, but they didn't end up all in there, so I did leave out the really big ones. I might use them on a different card. They're nice. They're like pale yellow, pale green, and a pale lavender. Ha, that's like cute card in itself. Now I'm weighting down some of the wet glue, and here I'm deciding should I tuck it in or outside the frame, but I kept it all contained within the frame, except my deer. My small deer is standing on the frame because his or her front legs are longer. And then the stag, I'm assuming that's daddy or husband, I don't know, you make it up. Anyway, he's standing on the frame, so that's my card finished. Thank you for watching. I will see you again on Sunday. Yeah, there's a bit of glue there and hair, so I will clean it up later, but I'll see you Sunday. Thank you for watching. Bye.